worst combination, I feel like. I feel like he could have did the same thing that Olivia Rodrigo did.
Imagine you trying to become an actor slash model. You know what I'm saying? You posting your shit online. Yo, go to backstage.com. You get booked for some shit. And you're like, yes, finally. They're finally starting to notice me. I'm about to get my first booking. You pull up. You in the back of a Saucy Santana video. Like this. And then they talk about Quiet on the Creek. Looking at you and shit, twerking in front of you, bro. You're cooked, bro. Saucy Santana just destroyed his career before it started. I didn't know who Saucy Santana was not too long ago. They made the song Quiet on the Creek. If you don't know what song that is, congratulations, you are not chronically online. But apparently Saucy Santana said something that he should not have said. But let's get into the video and see what's going on with Saucy Santana. This video is by Poetic Flacco if you guys want to lock in with him.
Saucy Santana just destroyed his career this week and potentially ruined a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that he was afforded. Much of his cancellation truly comes from Saucy Santana just lacking self-awareness. Saucy Santana is an openly gay man who makes music primarily for black women. So not only do you have to understand your demographic, but you also have to understand who you are, your identity, and how people view your community. Whether it's fair or not, people already suspect people from Saucy Santana's community to engage in grooming. I'm not saying they do. As a matter of fact, it's probably not a fact that the majority of people in that community engage in that behavior. However, that's a suspicion and that's the accusation for people from that community. So if you are a man from that community, you got to do everything in your power to make sure you don't do anything to take on that title. And if you make music, right, for black women who voted at a clip of like 88 or like 90%, right, for the left and against Trump, both elections, you must do everything in your power to probably not align or make people think, even if it's wrong, that you align with Trump, okay, and his administration. Unfortunately for Saucy Santana this week,
he's supporting Trump? Holy. Okay, let's continue.
He did damn near everything in his power to make people think that he aligns with Trump.
Before I say this, bruh, I don't even know why I hit that button, bruh. The thought made me hit the button, bro. Don't this nigga Flacco kind of look like Saucy Santana? Yo, no fucking way, bro. Don't he? Oh, I'm fucked up for that. I'm fucked up for that. It was an impulsive thought, bro. I didn't want to have it, bro.
And to make people think, right, that he fits the characters that belongs to his community when it comes to grooming. And here's how he did it. And you guys can debate in the comment section on whether or not it's fair or unfair that people assume these things about him. While on IG Live at a pool party, Saucy Santana made an offhanded comment about how men want to be intimate with him, women want to be intimate with him, and kids want to be intimate with him. And when people heard this comment, they lost their mind.
Niggas want to kids want to aunties, everybody.
I don't know why that would come out of anybody's mouth. Now, you can probably be charitable if you want to be. Now, I'm not going to be charitable as others might be, where others might say, hey, Saucy Santana may have been referring to people younger than him. Because let's just say he's 35 years old. He may be referring to 21-year-olds or 22-year-olds at kids or childs.
Nah, bro. Hell no. He knew what he was saying. And he meant that shit. That's weird as fuck. You feel me?
I'm not going to be that charitable. I'm going to use the definition, right, of what a kid means and say, you know, you shouldn't be thinking, right, that children are trying to be, right? Like that just shouldn't even come out of like out of your mouth as a person or as an adult in general. But especially if you're from that community and you already know that's a stereotype and that's what people are going to put on you, even if you give them no reason to, yet alone giving them a reason to, okay? Now, after he said this, it started to go viral. But here's the thing, and here's where he really messed up. He
doubled down.
Not knowing when to read the room, right? Not being self-aware. Knowing that...
See, Poetic Flacco just went through his own shit recently. You feel me? And that nigga bent the knee. He is like, oh shit. My bad, y'all boys. Bent that knee. All the way bent that knee, boy. I don't know if he's still being canceled or whatever is going on in this scenario, because he be the first one to bring the news, bro. Like it's kind of like you, even if you don't want to watch him, he the first one to bring it up.
Let's talk about Saucy Santana, okay? Woo, I've never liked him. I'm not just saying that. I've never liked Saucy Santana. He says a lot of things. He's an internet troll. But the whole kids trans thing, he clarified yesterday that he said kids. Like, all the rhetoric of trans, especially the what they call a trans woman, a man who wants to be a woman. The rhetoric that they're all spilling right now is the rhetoric of predators. All of them.
Yeah, Saucy Santana, he really out here fooling. And I know y'all seen that video where he in that pool. I'm not gonna lie, dude going a little too far. Why would he say kids wanna... Bruh, why would he say kids wanna do that, bruh? Dude is out of his top, I'm not gonna lie. This is literally insane. Talking about some quiet on a creek. Like, bruh, why is he even thinking about kids in that type of situation? Like, this ain't normal, bruh. Like, you already know what's going on in his mind now. Now that we heard him say it out loud, yeah, he not thinking regular. That's not regular to say that. Like, to even think about kids while saying something like that is literally diabolical, bruh. Like, dude really going down a dark route, bruh, and it's been...
Yeah, that's the first shit that popped into his damn brain. Nigga decided to say kids. That was the second thing. He said dudes, straight to kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Whoa, what the fuck going on, bruh? You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. I feel like you could be gay if you want to be gay. You could be trans if you want to be trans. But the one that always throws me, bro, like even the trans, like when I see a trans person and they got a BBL, you feel me? It's like, damn, how you wanted to be a girl? You ain't want to just be a girl. You wanted to be a BBL bandit. That's crazy. Saucy Santana want to be a BBL nigga. That shit's crazy to me. It's crazy that shorties even want to be a BBL bandits. You know what I'm saying? That shit is so wild. And then the niggas where they're not trans, but they I saw a video of some other TikToker, like, I don't know, there was some whole other controversy, and they were saying like, I ain't gay, I'm straight as shit, and then all of a sudden they boom, now they dressing like a girl, but they a nigga dressing like a girl. They're not like trans, I don't think. You feel me? And they was like covering up like this and shit. I was like, oh fuck, I'm on the wrong side of the net. What is going on here, big dog? You know what I'm saying? Like, you try to do both at the same time? You trying to be a nigga? But then also, like, that shit don't make no sense to me, bro. I feel like that is a strand. That strand is crazy. Damn, I'm gonna need to cut this part out, bro. That's crazy. Did I go too far, bro? But that strand is crazy. I'm telling you. Like, it's wild. They wildin'. He wildin'. Also, make sure you guys like the video. This helps me out a lot. But I appreciate all of you guys, and let's get back into the video.
Happening low-key. But to say that, and look, that's how you know he don't care. He said it. He knew he was on camera. Bruh, it's too much.
Watch how the people around you respond to Santana's statement about the kids want to F him, because they have access to your kids. So Santana's not going to be around your child. And as diabolical and demonic as his statement is, we're going to use it for good, because we're going to use that to look at people around us and how they respond to it and determine who our child is safe with and who they're not okay around. There's no getting around his statement that the kids want to F him. That was wrong. So for people trying to make excuses for him, trying to say that it was a slip, just anything to make that statement okay, yeah, get them away from your kids expeditiously. You hear me? Because when children get hurt, it's rarely a stranger. It's usually a friend of the family, a family member, or somebody you trust your kid with. So during these times when everybody's in an uproar about this statement, look at that. Be observant. Use discernment, because that's going to tell you everything you need to know about who your child is safe with and who they are not safe around. So yeah, watch how the people around you respond to Santana's statement about the kids want to F him, because they have access to your kids.
Here's what's even crazier. In times like this, if Saucy Santana believed that he misspoke or people are misinterpreting him, what you need is a bunch of people who support you, who can be out here combating the narratives for you, right? Eventually, until, you know, like things like blow over. But around the time...
You need to say, I I did not mean to say that shit, bro. I did not mean to say that shit. You feel me? You should have thought of that shit at the exact moment that shit came out your mouth. As soon as that shit came out your mouth, nigga should have been like, whoa, shit. The fuck? He's like, I did not mean to say that one. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to say everybody type shit. And I took her shit like, what the fuck? You feel me? You might have been able to save yourself if you saved yourself right then and there. But yeah, this nigga cooked, bro. This nigga cooked, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hell no.
That people is accusing him of being the worst thing any adult can be.
Yeah.
I think that is worse than murder. I think any adult doing anything like that with any is worse than murder.
That's facts.
And I'm not saying Saucy has ever done anything like that. I'm just saying the accusation. Right when he needed his true fans the most, Saucy Santana managed to isolate and make his true fans mad at him by reposting a White House post where they used his song Quiet on the Creek, right? And it was a ICE commercial where they remixed Quiet on the Creek with Quiet on the Border. And Saucy Santana reposted it to his TikTok, his Twitter, his Instagram. He reposted it everywhere. And when people saw that Saucy Santana reposted, they said, oh, hell nah, hell nah, hell nah. And it's strange to say, but the people who were willing to forgive Saucy Santana for the predatory comments
won't forgive him for that shit.
They drew the line at him possibly being MAGA.
It's so unfortunate that we're watching Saucy Santana fumble one of the biggest opportunities that he's ever had. Quiet on the Creek is a phenomenon, whether we like it or not, all across the internet. So of course the only person that could stop all that momentum was Saucy Santana himself. He's currently reposting pro-ICE propaganda that's coming straight from the White House's page. None of this is really surprising if you followed Saucy Santana for any length of time. He was anti-Black Lives Matter.
And of course the White House is posting his song after he says that shit, bro. I'm not gonna, you feel me? You feel me? Type shit. I ain't. What's understood don't need to be said, man. You know what I mean?
Anti-vax, a COVID denier, anti-Black as well. I'll personally never forget the criticism he got for critiquing Beyonce's daughter's hair. With a history like that, I don't think the repost was a mistake. Ignorant people are always going to do ignorant things.
And I'm hearing that Saucy Santana support Trump. And you know, I'm with like everybody having their own opinions on
We good. I can't watch that shit, bro.
When it comes to Trump, the White House.
These niggas wildin'. These niggas wildin'. Wildin'. Yo, Shorty gonna catch her nigga in the back of a Saucy Santana video. There's no amount of money that you could pay me to be standing in the back of a Saucy Santana video, bro. Damn, this nigga got curly hair. Y'all niggas gonna be on ass, bro. Y'all gonna be like, bro, he got curly hair. That's you, nigga. That's you. How you gonna respond to? Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. Hell no, bruh.
Like, you know, they're not. That's like the worst combination, I feel like. I feel like he could have did the same thing that Olivia Rodrigo did.
Imagine you trying to become an actor / model. You know what I'm saying? You posting your shit online. Your ass go to backstage.com. You get booked for some shit, and you're like, yes, finally. They're finally starting to notice me. I'm about to get my first booking. You pull up, you in the back of a Saucy Santana video like this. And then they can talk about Quiet on the Creek, looking at you and shit and twerking in front of you, bro. You're cooked, bro. Damn, you're never gonna get out of that, bro. You're never getting out of. You're never gonna beat those allegations. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. You're done.
When the White House used her song, she took the whole song off TikTok. Like, it's just not. It's not serious. I'm sorry. You should not.
This nigga cheesing hard. This nigga cheesing hard. That's wild.
I'd be happy that Trump used your sound. Like, I'm so sorry.
In the case of Saucy Santana, why people went even more nuts when he reposted the MAGA in present day was because some old tweets resurfaced of him where essentially he was saying things about, I don't know, like Beyonce kids, they claim, or he was saying things about BLM, and they believe that this is a history and a pattern, and they were willing to forgive him for his past. However, if you're still doing those things in the present, they weren't willing to forgive it.
Say something, some Bible, it go viral, you all over the blog. So now people feeling like, you know what I'm saying, not to say that fans are less than like they important.
Yeah.
Like, so they like, oh, I know I could get
everyone feel like they got an opinion that
yeah,
matters.
and y'all feel like y'all got leverage. Like, people like to feel like they got you by the balls. Like, oh, you said this, say sorry. Right. Oh, we ain't gonna never listen to your music no more. You can't never come back outside. Like, suck a like, y'all talking about.
People, they try to come at you for old tweets.
Yeah.
Which was crazy. They do that to everybody.
Everybody. And it's like, my thing is, I'm a realistic person. I'm not a fake woke person.
Yeah.
Like, everybody now is like, oh my God, I can't believe you said this in 2011. Bro, if you wasn't famous, if the same people that's finding our old tweets, if they wasn't famous, let's go in your Twitter and see what the f you saying.
Also, what are you doing with your life where you're digging through someone's timeline back to 2011?
You know when they do it? They do it when you about to reach like some type of accomplishment or something. And that's why I said people now know that I could go dig up a tweet and I could make this go viral and I could have you being the last.
You know the truth be told though? Saucy Santana was probably straight at that time or pretending to be straight at that time. Shit, what? But that's what happens to a lot of people. Like they be like, you know, they call it a closeted rage type shit. So that's probably like he was really might have been on some conservative MAGA-esque shit back then, and he was just straight or thought he was straight. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If you end up going from straight to not straight, you know, you always had a little curve in you. You know what I'm saying? You was never completely straight. You always had a little curve. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, type shit. So I don't know. I feel like there's two answers to it. Like, yes, a answer to solve this shit is to just like stand your ground, because once you do bend the knee, sometimes, or a lot of times, shit, most of the times, that shit do not work. You gotta just stand your ground. But you don't have to double down a lot of times. Sometimes you just gotta ignore that shit. But he doubling down.
Acting stock or the talk of the whole world right now, because it's set up to now where like got you by the balls, like, oh, I could go find his old tweets and he's gonna get canceled and he's gonna have to sit down and apologize.
Right.
Like they feel like they got some kind of power over you now.
He wasn't apologetic at the time those old tweets resurfaced. He essentially says, man, y'all not finna cancel me for something that I said 10 years ago. F y'all, I'm good off y'all too if y'all good off of me. So that was the attitude. So this week he sat down with Angela Yee and he responded back to the MAGA claims, and he responded back to him reposting the White House and ICE using his song, right? And like he restates that he's not MAGA. He claims that it was an innocent mistake that he didn't mean to do.
Please be quiet.
Yeah, for real. But actually, I do want you to clear something up because they was under my video about it. That's how you know we twins for real.
Yeah.
They came under my like, oh, did you know that Santana reposted something with the White House using Quiet on the Creek? And I'm thinking to myself, I know it's Santana. I know he's not MAGA saucy. It gave you just reposted everything, and you probably just slipped and reposted.
But I saw you were online when you found out, so it was kind of a surprise when you.
Y'all trying to give him a way out before he even respond. You know what I'm saying? You trying to cut him some bail before he even get a chance to respond, so he could just be like, yeah, that's exactly what I did, actually. That's actually a good one. That's a good one. That's exactly what I did. Type shit. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Come on, bruh. You're not just reposting everything. Like, you're not just reposting everything. You know if you reposted the fucking White House. You know what I'm saying? You're better off just saying that being like a LaMelo Ball. You know what I'm saying? I don't run my shit. You feel me? You might as well just hit motherfuckers, but I don't even run my shit for real. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
We're like, oh, the white somebody was yeah.
The comments is the one who told me.
Yeah. You found out online, so it was a shot.
The White House, and later on I found out, I think that maybe the White House like rage baits people or something, because once now I started finding out that Sabrina cussed them out and Ariana Grande cussed them out and stuff. So I'm just like, they're like, the White House supposed to, the White House supposed to. I'm like, the White House.
Right. Because the White House is supposed to be a different standard than what it is now.
Yeah.
Like, normally you think the White House.
I'm not gonna lie, for me, Obama used to stay there.
Yeah.
That's Obama. Obama's house.
It's still Obama's house.
They know.
Yeah, I'm not buying that Saucy didn't know that ICE was a Trump administration or that this was done under Trump administration. I'm not buying that Saucy still thought that the repost came from Team Obama. I'm not like, yeah, that's what I'm.
Bro, if this nigga cut his beard, bro, the same way Saucy got the motherfucking neck beard, bruh. Just the bottom half beard type shit. Just the strap. Got the strap beard on. You know what I'm saying? If he did that shit, it'll be uncanny, bro. It'll be uncanny.
I'm not buying, bro. All right. Now, I'm not saying that Saucy did it because he's MAGA, right? He could have very well made a mistake. I'm not buying that he did it or he endorsed it because he thought it was Obama giving him credit. Like, that's absurd.
That was in my song. What? So I go, all I see is somebody riding on a dirt bike, and they say, "Shh, quiet on the creek."
Right.
Quiet. I said, "Whoa, man, what? I don't know what? How y'all know me?"
Yeah.
And you ain't watched the whole shit. But you going tell me you ain't watched the whole shit? You saw motherfucking the White House post your shit and you were like, oh shit, exit. You ain't watch that shit, bro. You ain't read the comment. You ain't read the description, my nigga. The title. Feel me? I know you read the comments too, bro. Lock in. You lying. You capping. They only posting your shit because you said this kid shit, bro. We know what's happening. Come on, bro. We know what's going on, bro. That's why they used your shit, bro. Cause them niggas is different. Anyway.
Little rich girl, y'all know me. So
oh, my camera.
Quick, this is in real time. That's one thing I do love about the live stream. Don't act like y'all went there.
Yeah.
This in real time. Trey called me. He like, bruh, that thing you posted with the White House, you know. I was like, oh, I saw that's a bad thing.
Yeah, you didn't know.
He was like, yeah. I was like, oh, my bad. And I apologize.
My bad.
I said, my bad.
Yeah, I also think that like people think if you even
Okay, if it was in the moment and the motherfucker really said my bad, like literally in the moment, I could let it you could let it rock. You could let it rock. However though, you shouldn't have did that shit. You shouldn't just be posting random shit. However, we could let it rock if you apologize like immediately, expeditiously in that moment. You feel me? Like, okay. You really ain't know. You said my bad, all type of shit. But however, I can also say you not really all there in the head. You feel me? If you don't know what's going on just like a little bit, you not really all there in the head and you kind of just slow a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
We're American, right? So the flag, people act like the flag is for MAGA and not for everybody. Yeah. Like the White House is supposed to be a symbol of leadership, but it's turned into something else.
They thinking about who lives there right now.
Right. Yeah. I'm thinking, just think about just coming from where I come from. And I didn't grow up poor or nothing, but just being like a black gay boy fighting 10 times as hard to get these hits. Like, if I was a girl, my music would be way bigger.
Right, no shade.
But we're going to be quiet on the creek about that. Yeah. So it's like, I'm just excited. I'm excited that I got this new hit song that's reaching, and then the White House ain't never posted.
Yeah.
I'm just excied. Once I found out that it said quiet on the border, and
wait, what? I didn't even know that.
I found out later. Did y'all know that?
I didn't know that. I'm crying.
So basically, it
was. Bro, niggas don't be knowing nothing, huh? Whole interview, don't know what the fuck going on, man. What am I watching? All right, bro, come on, bro. Next shit, bro. You ain't really, you don't really know what's going on, bro. And that's okay, bro. You know what I'm saying? But shit, bro, lock in.
Excited, but I feel like that's the more honest response. Hey, I was excited that the White House reposted me. It didn't matter who the White House was.
See, that's a better response than just being like, y'all ain't gonna cancel me. Fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? I could appreciate that. Let's see what the fuck else they talk about though.
To the predator accusations.
The other recent thing that went viral again was the kids thing. Like, the kids want to. And I would love for you to clear that up.
Now, mind you.
Okay, pull it out.
Boom.
Get the receipts.
Cause that's what I said. People like to clip.
What kids thing?
It's a clip where I said kids want to aunties want to everybody. And so they clipped it, and I think right now too, I don't want to throw shade on nobody else's situation, but somebody else is in the headline for that little me gauge, and I'm like, that just has never been my character. But at the same time, you can't. I ain't finna beat y'all hoes in the head about something that y'all want to make y'all mind up to believe. And also, I think people forget that even on our live stream, I'm a celebrity, so I answer these questions on lip service.
Okay,
I don't gotta prop up my phone and answer no y'all because y'all feel like you ain't gonna address it. Yeah, when it's time. I'm on a press run right now, baby.
Okay, period.
That part.
So let's address it.
I don't want to focus on clips that people have. I want to focus on action.
Okay.
This is a video in real time. You heard the little boy, he said, damn, that bad.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And now listen to what I said.
Oh.
No, go back to the beginning.
Nigga, that shit don't help you. What the fuck was that? That was literally the worst. That had to be the worst example of some shit I'd ever fucking seen. That shit was dog water. Nigga thought that shit was gonna prove some shit because the motherfucker, a younger dude was trying to talk to your ass and you say, you too young for me. While you're on camera, big dog. Lock in, bro. If this happened before that, that's why you said that shit, bro. You just made your whole shit. You just blew up your whole shit. You're fucked. You're cooked. You said that shit off of experience now, bro. You're done. Yeah, done. Turn off your computer. You feel me? You're not a diva anymore. You're not a diva.
You're not a diva. You are a grown man.
You're cooked.
You gotta miss this.
Okay, we gotta hear it one more time. Let me be quiet on the creek.
Yeah, you're watching out. You said watch him out. You
right.
Some little YNs outside. Damn, that's fat. What you say?
Yeah.
First of all, watch him out for you too motherfucking young for that. When have I ever gave kids, teeth, any type of thing? That's act.
You did. You did in the video. What are you talking about? You wouldn't even you did it. You did it. No way. And then you try to use that shit as evidence. No, you were being recorded. Fuck, bro. That was bad. Let me hear what you have to say after this, guys.
That ain't no clip. That's in real time. A kid to me, 14, 15, 16, whatever the see me walking outside of public in a dress and you like, oh, that's bad. That's not.
They were trying to say, oh, I mean kid like is younger than them type shit. That's out the window. That excuse is gone.
Cool, that's not okay. Listen, you way out of your league, son. Don't play with me. Don't even disrespect me like that.
Yes.
That's how I'm coming. I got goddaughters. I got nieces and nephews,
but that situation has nothing to do with the pool situation. I feel like addressing the pool situation and articulating what you meant by that. What was you referencing? What was you saying when you said that? Right? Was it something that happened earlier in the day? Was like a 22-year-old trying to holler at you? Is that why you said it? Because you consider them? But you don't address that.
Yeah.
So people are left to think, okay, so you really meant people under.
Yeah, exactly. Because if you would have been like, oh, nah, because there was a kid, he was like 18, and he tried to talk to me the other day. And I was like, you a kid, like, get out of here. Like, I can't fuck with you, like, type shit. You too young. That might have came in handy. You know what I'm saying? But you bringing up the clip of literal kids saying that shit to you, you know what I'm saying? You different. You really meant kids, and you really pulling it from experience. You had to search for that shit to find that. You probably found that video like, oh, this is the time that I curved a 15-year-old. What the fuck, bro? Lock in. What are we doing, bro?
18 then. Because I think at some point, like, his fans were saying that he said Ken instead of kids, but then he just outright confirmed, no, he said what we thought he said, but, he's not like that because in the past, on camera, he has shut down advances from YNs. I don't feel like that was a convincing rebuttal because you didn't address the real issue, right? In my opinion, right? Now, I'm not saying, he's a full-blown predator. I'm not saying I have evidence of that. I'm just saying this is not a good response to what we saw on camera.
That I'm helping raise. That's watching me. I got nephews that I'm teaching. Hey, me and your daddy, both men, we might be two different men. Your daddy might be one way, I might be this way, but you still gonna have respect.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like when it comes to that, it's kind of actually disgusting.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like I know how the internet is, and it's like
it's an agenda.
Yeah.
Because I knew that would have.
You should have started with that. What are we taught? You showing videos and shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas trying to make out words that you saying and shit in the video, listening to the side of the fucking ear and shit. You should have just been like, that's fucking disgusting that you guys would even say that shit. You know what I'm saying? Me saying that, I did not mean da 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 da. Or it slipped out. I was trying to say everybody. I would have said yo damn dogs if it popped into my brain. I don't know why I said that shit. I do not mean that shit. I do not condone that shit. You feel me? Like, come on, bro. That video is not a good video to try to prove your point with. I'm not gonna lie. Actually terrible.
At you at that time when that was going viral and you haven't spoken on it yet. So I appreciate you for clearing it up here. And we wanted to give you the space to be able to do that. Because we've never heard nothing about Saucy.
Right.
Never. And you never will. And I'm just like, it's so crazy that the internet always waits till you being a champion or you have a hit. It's like, oh, you see what he said, and now y'all trying to entangle it with the song's demonic and this and the third. And it's like, that's never the case. But what I want people to know that what's happening right now is God. This is happening for me on purpose. This is not nothing that y'all can strip from me. Quiet on the Creek is not no song calling into kids about, no, this is not about no child. None of that weird ass bullshit y'all talking about on the internet.
Like, who even thinks like that?
Nobody was saying nothing about no other song. Y'all saying this now because this is one of his biggest things. Like, stop playing.
And y'all want to feel like we finna take this from him. We finna strip him from this. But y'all don't know that this ain't luck. This is timing and this is purpose. And this is what God had destined for Saucy Santana. I got me another hit.
And some remixes coming too. And
yes.
So you planning to
number 45 on Hip Hop R&B Billboard. Like, this ain't even though I was in the studio messing around, God was working the whole time.
Right.
So
like, you're not going to sleep, get up and get your ass.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even like trying.
I'm not trying to nitpick and hyper-analyze, man, but when people are responding back to the worst accusation possible,
I didn't know what he about to say, Rick.
Listen up for the word God. Like, God usually comes up somewhere in that sentence, okay? But let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, okay? Do you guys believe Saucy Santana explanations? Let me know in the comment section. And do you guys think he can bounce back from this? Let me know. All right, if you're still watching this video and
It's crazy how motherfuckers will switch up because the MAGA shit before they'll switch up because of the kid shit. Because this is the time that they're talking about the kid shit. They ain't talk about it no time before this, but you see the MAGA shit and niggas is like, I'm off of this. They're fuck that nigga, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of crazy. But yeah. I don't know if their career is gonna end. I feel like the days of people being canceled into oblivion has come and gone. You feel me? There's like damn they're not canceling people no more. Like niggas don't get canceled no more like they used to. And I feel like there's plenty of reasons for that, but one of the biggest reasons is just the algorithm. Like the algorithm has evolved past that. The algorithm has evolved past fucking just because y'all don't like a person, they don't get shown no more. They're gonna show you what you don't want to see as well, so that they could keep you engaged and keep you mad and all type of shit. You feel me? You gonna watch it longer. You gonna read all the comments. You gonna fucking go to their page, watch their other videos, leave an angry comment. Like this shit, like we're just being rage baited into keeping the people that you don't want famous. It's crazy world we live in, man. I don't know the answer. You feel me? But I don't think he gonna be canceled. I honestly don't even think the motherfucker even gonna get much more backlash after this. But that was diabolical what they said. And then also reposting that shit is crazy and acting like you don't know what the fuck's going on. You feel me? Or maybe not even acting, just being oblivious to the world that's going on around you. I don't think you should be doing that. You feel me? But hey, type shit. What can you say? What can you do? Anyway, you guys let me know what y'all think. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Nobody told you today. I love you. Peace.